quick, easy, and affordable. These are the three pillars of fast food that keep us coming back for more. But how much do you really know about what happens behind the scenes? Sit back, relax, and maybe hold off on the snacks as I uncover some fast food facts you probably don't want to know. Number 10. Do not touch screen. It's not all fun and games for McDonald's. As the world's largest fast food distributor, the brand was bound to face scrutiny. In 2015, McDonald's became the first fast food chain to introduce touchscreen ordering systems. However, research from November 2018 revealed a troubling issue with these systems. Metro UK swabbed the screens of 8 restaurants in London and Birmingham and discovered that every single device contained traces of human feces. Dangerous gut and fecal coliform bacteria, typically associated with hospital-acquired infections, were found on the machines. Alarmed scientists found that one branch even harbored Staphylococcus, an almost antibiotic-resistant bacteria that can cause blood poisoning and toxic shock syndrome. Diners at Oxford Street and Holloway Road were also exposed to listeria, which can cause miscarriages and stillbirths in pregnant women, as well as Proteus, a bacteria found in soil and animal and human feces. The next time you visit those golden arches, you might want to consider ordering the old-fashioned way. Number 9. What came first? How do you like your eggs in the morning? Well, in some fast food chains, you'll be lucky to get egg at all. A Forrest report from 2012 analyzed the widely available listed ingredients in egg products from various franchises to expose their varying amounts of egg actually involved. Surprisingly, McDonald's fared pretty well with a 100% egg in their breakfast McMuffin, but it was Subway's list which was the most baffling, as the egg content was manipulated by adding at least 10 other preservatives and additives. Most troubling was the addition of glycerin, which is a solvent regularly used in shaving foam and soap, as well as propylene glycol, which is used in antifreeze and deodorant sticks. These added extras were supposedly used for anti-caking effects and are safe to eat in small amounts, but the idea of a fragrant cosmetic egg hybrid first thing in the morning is nonetheless unappealing. Some of these questionable ingredients have since been removed, but Subway's eggs are still preservative-heavy, so maybe the chain's late entry to the fast food breakfast market in 2010 just isn't all it cracked up to be. Number 8. Subway slip-ups. Subway markets itself as a fresher alternative to fast food, but the chain has faced its fair share of scandals over the years, which might just change the way you look at football. There's plenty of choice when it comes to bread, but a deep dive into its dewy contents in 2014 revealed a surprising ingredient. The chemical, azotocarbonamide, was used in North American branches as a bleaching agent and dough conditioner. And although it was approved by the Food and Drug Administration for use, you should probably know that this ingredient is also used to make yoga mats and rubber shoes. Although Subway agreed to phase out the chemical after a petition circulated online, it wasn't long before they landed in more hot water over a controversy about sandwich wrappers. According to research in 2017, some fast food wrappers contain toxins like perfluorinated chemicals, which have been linked to health issues like a weakened immune system and even cancer. As small levels are technically legal, news about reformed packaging has yet to surface. So chains like Subway, McDonald's, Burger King, and Starbucks likely still risk widespread exposure to potentially harmful chemicals through their toxic wrappers. Number 7. What's in a shake? Rumors about what makes McDonald's milkshakes so thick and creamy have bordered on the ridiculous, from styrofoam filler to being pumped full of pig fat. Fortunately, these myths aren't true. But what if I told you the infamous line of milkshakes don't contain much milk at all? This is the reason McDonald's is simply listing the cold drinks as shakes on the menu in some US states due to varying regulations about dairy content. Don't panic too much though, because the shakes are just made with reduced fat ice cream from the soft serve machine and topped up with whipped cream, both of which do contain some dairy. That isn't to say animals haven't had a strange part to play in the creation of some fast food shakes and other dessert-like drinks in the past though. For added sweetness, an age-old secret ingredient called castoreum has been used. which, believe it or not, came from the anal gland of a beaver. This natural scent isn't widely used in fast food anymore, but is still widely used in the perfume industry for vanilla-scented perfumes and is an FDA-approved method of enhancing vanilla, strawberry, and raspberry flavors in commercial food under the umbrella term natural flavoring. Although fresh secretions are expensive and too difficult to get hold of nowadays, dry castoreum snacks like these can be harvested from dead beavers and purchased for private use. And unfortunately, the first person to stick their nose under a beaver's tail has been lost in time. But if beaver butt shake doesn't sound like your thing, you'd be safe to stick with chocolate. Number 6. Creepy crawlies. Beavers aren't the only animals which might be involved in the preparation of your meal. And it seems it's the insect kind that can get away with a free share of your food. In America, the FDA regulations about the inclusion of small insects in commercial food might just shock you. According to sanitation standards, 30 or more fly eggs and 1 or more maggots per 100 grams of tomato-based sauces used in pasta, chili, or burger sauces are perfectly reasonable by law. If you like mushroom in your sauce, a number of unwanted guests could be doubled as 20 maggots of any size are permitted per 100 grams of drain or 15 grams of dried mushrooms. Although it's highly unlikely you've noticed these creepy crawlies, and they certainly aren't detrimental to human health, research still shows that on average, Americans likely ingest around 1 to 2 pounds of oh-so-tasty flies, maggots, and mites in food products each year. Everyone's heard about artificial colorings and fast food sending kids into hyperactive overdrive, but some of these colorings are more natural than you think. A traditional way to achieve brighter colors in products like Starbucks Strawberry Frappuccino involves tiny cochineal beetles, which are crushed up for a natural red dye. Fortunately for vegans, Starbucks stopped using this process in 2012, and commercial chains are now required to list cochineal extract instead of natural and artificial flavoring on the menu. Number 5. Safer salads. Some may say that going to McDonald's or Burger King and ordering a salad is like going to the movies and closing your eyes the whole time. And they'd be kinda right. The concept of being good doesn't really exist when it comes to fast food. And while picking a bowl of veggies over a cheeseburger might make you feel better, it doesn't mean it actually is. Most fast food salads are still packed full of saturated fats and added sodium, which can be just as detrimental to your health as the naughtier option. For some perspective, a crispy Caesar salad from McDonald's can house a whopping 1,200 calories, which is the equivalent of 2 Big Macs. If that wasn't enough to make you think twice about keeping green, you should also know that many salad leaves, like lettuce, are dusted with propylene glycol, which is also used in antifreeze and sexual lubricants. The ingredient is considered safe by the FDA and is used to keep the greens crisper for longer, but it shows that you're getting more than you bargained for while trying to be good. Number 4. Stronger soda. Have you ever wondered why your favorite fizzy drinks taste better from fast food outlets? Some have speculated that it's because the food is so salty that your taste buds are literally begging to be quenched. And while McDonald's attempted to explain the mystery in 2017 by claiming the improved taste was a result of regulated chilling temperatures, there might still be something else at work. Research suggests that fast food soda is often pumped with higher levels of syrup in order to give them their distinctly sickly sweet taste. High fructose corn syrup has been long used as a sugar substitute in the commercial food industry, but this highly processed ingredient can have some harmful side effects. In significant amounts, high fructose corn syrup can strip away tooth enamel, stretch the stomach lining, and attack your vital organs by triggering the production of fat-like cholesterol in the liver, which can lead to health problems like diabetes, liver failure, and heart disease. This sugary alternative can also zap your energy as it goes straight to the bloodstream, soaking up precious phosphorus molecules from the body's energy source as the gut attempts to absorb it. Traces of mercury even exist in each gram of the stuff, but hey, at least we know the answer to those electrified McDonald's Sprite memes now. Number 3. Mystery meats. When it comes to finger-pointing at fast food giants like Burger King, McDonald's, and KFC, the biggest point of contention is how much real meat goes into their products. From deep-fried rat to the infamous McNuggets pink slime myth, rumors are usually debunked as quickly as they're spread online. This certainly isn't to say you're getting premium meat for such budget prices, though, but that should be expected, right? In fact, each beef burger patty could contain the meat of over 100 different cows due to the process by which various cuts of meat are thrown together in a processor with a generous pump of 30% added fat before being shipped to various outlets. In 2014, KFC and McDonald's in China were caught up in a nasty scandal after employees at a supplier called Husi Food Co. Limited were secretly filmed changing the dates on expired meats before shipping the products off to restaurants. Thankfully, both McDonald's, KFC, and Pizza Hut's owner, Yum Brands, cut ties with the supplier and now continue to source their produce locally. Number 2. Taco Trouble. Offering the overall cheapest menu of the big names in the industry, Taco Bell has also been repeatedly targeted by speculators claiming they cut corners in quality to achieve such low costs. In 2011, an Alabama law firm sued Taco Bell by suggesting that their meat was only 36% beef and 64% tasteless fibers, which had been packaged as the mysterious product taco meat filling. Images also surfaced online of the supposed mystery meat filling, which had been freeze-packed to resemble a gingerbread house-like substance. In the end, the lawsuit was suddenly dropped, costing the chain a whopping $3 to $4 million in advertising to repair their reputation, which was only damaged again in 2013 when they were caught up in the horse meat scandal. Nowadays, Taco Bell proudly claims an 88% beef content on their website, but that remaining 12% still leaves a lot to be desired. And it is said to be a cocktail of additives like cellulose, potassium chloride, trehalose sugar, and caramel coloring. Number 1. Faecal fizz. As if McDonald's contaminated touchscreen system wasn't disturbing enough, you could be ingesting fecal particles in your soda at many fast food restaurants. This stomach-churning discovery was made in 2017 when BBC One's watchdog tested 10 samples from McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC restaurants, revealing ice contaminated with traces of fecal coliform in most locations. Regulations state acceptable levels should be 0, but 4 samples from Burger King and 5 from KFC contained significant levels, posing a serious threat to diners. Another study by microbiologists at Holland's University found that 48% of soda fountains tested contained these harmful bacteria, with 11% even harboring dangerous strains of E. coli. The widespread contamination likely stems from a lack of strict ice production standards, poor staff hygiene, and a failure to routinely clean ice machines. Tests on high-street coffee shops like Costa, Starbucks, and Caffè Nero produced similar results, with most samples containing potentially disease-carrying pathogens. While small amounts of coliform in drinking water are safe within certain limits, and fast food giants promise to clean up their act, you might still want to skip the ice when refilling your drink. It's important to remember that fast food restaurants rely on your business to survive and never intend to cause harm. But which of these unsettling facts about the industry surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.